Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. Today, you guys, I have three things. Let's start with a flip through. I did finish this journal for my friend Debbie J at Debbie J's Crafting Corner before I met up with her and Letty last Saturday for our little crafty, thrifty shop and lunch. So I made this entire journal start to finish in a live on my channel. I had so much fun making this, hanging out with all of you, with all my crafty friends. And this is a Crafty Friend Journal is the theme. And it's just got funny little quirky cards and pictures. And it's just fun and bright, just like Debbie J. So I used a variety of different printables and tea-dyed paper, patterned paper to make this little junk journal. I was so delighted when I gave it to Debbie J, and she said, I've wanted to get into junk journaling, but I just, have to get around it, figure it out, and this is my first ever junk journal. So I was so delighted I got to give her her first junk journal. She's someone who has all the crafty things, so I knew I just had to make something for her. So to know that I made her her first junk journal made me really happy, and I know and hope that she'll have fun filling it up with all the things that she wants to put in it. So I certainly had a blast making it. And just feel like it's a super fun, very quirky little journal. So if you want to see the making of this, I'll leave the video link down below. I'll also leave some of the kits that I had used to make it. And I shared them in the video as well, in the making of. So I finished this little journal up, and then I headed out the door and met up with Debbie J and Letty from Party Planner Papery, and we went to the Creative Reuse Center in Austin, Texas. This is Letty shopping through the stamps. There's aisles of stamps and paper and all these fun crafty things. Then we headed off to lunch and had so much fun together, you guys. Just hours and hours of connecting and sharing and laughter. It just like recharges the batteries. So here's my haul. Letty's like, what are you doing with those? These are prize ribbons. They were 25 cents each, four for $1. And I thought, I inspected them thoroughly and thought that these would be really cute on the front of a junk journal or to do collage. I'm really wanting to get into doing collage on like 3D items that are really different that you wouldn't expect collage on. So I'm thinking they're 25 cents each. It's worth it to have something like this where I can experiment and play around. Maybe make a focal point on the front of my journal. It just feels fun, inexpensive, something I definitely didn't already have in my stash. And I loved the colors. They were all in great condition. I only bought 2 stamps that day. I bought this angel stamp, which is just beautiful. I don't think it was ever even used. There's the name, if you guys are interested. I don't know if you can find it or where. And then this little Sherlock one. So the big angels, I spent $3 on that one, and I spent $1 on the Sherlock stamp, and I just love them. Or inspector, detective, whatever. I bought my mom a bag of buttons. She crochets and she always needs more buttons, and these are kind of the size she's always looking for. I bought myself 3 albums. I bought one 6x6 scrapbook. I was watching Craft Roulette when Jayma Malmy was on with her daughter during May. And her daughter, she shared some of her daughter's 6x6 scrapbooks. And I was so inspired by what she had made that I thought, I want to get this one for me and Sparkle Heart and see if we can scrapbook a 6x6 album together. And then I picked up this little book, which has seen better days, but that's okay. It's just for my ephemera. And so it has these pockets and it has this area where I can write, which I really love because then I can label where the ephemera is from. Yeah, that page had to go. I mean, like I said, it's not in incredible condition, but I paid 50 cents for it. So good price. And then this one I splurged and spent $2 on this one, but I liked the 4x6 pockets, and it, again, I can write on the side, like if it's from Sweet Pea Curiosity, Dreams, etc., Tsunami Rose, I can write on there, and I like that. So yeah, super excited to have these. I've already filled up my other albums, which probably means I just need to use the ephemera, but whatever. It doesn't hurt to have them. And then I grabbed 6 dominoes. I made sure to get sets or pairs of the same type of dominoes because they have these like in these little fishbowl buckets. And my friend Cree Rama has been making these domino books, which I purchased one from her and just love it so much. And I've been wanting to toy around with making one myself, but I didn't want to buy a whole set of dominoes and then, take them apart and not enjoy the process. So this was the perfect option for me to just get a few little dominoes and see if I even like the process or not. And I got all of those dominoes for 25 cents. They were 5 cents each. And then I got my daughter a chemistry set to grow crystals. She's a rock and crystal collector. She's always loved hunting for rocks and gems and crystals. So this one, she can make 3 different types. It has all the sealed packages. I got this for $7, which I thought was a good deal. So yeah, looks like we're going to be growing some crystals around here this summer. And I think besides some curtains that I also bought, I also got the street atlas from London. Not incredibly useful in Austin, Texas, so I don't mind tearing it out. Plus, it's a bit old. I love the atlas has all these pages with like list of names. And then I thought the colors, it's double-sided. I really loved my initial flip through and this one. I got this for 50 cents and will use it in junk journals. I can use it on cards, collage, whatever. But I'm super excited to have it. So yeah, a street atlas for London. Fun. Somebody else paid $13 for it. Then I got a cigar box. Now, this felt a little spendy at $4, but I chose it because one, it had 2 clasp, and then I was playing with it in the store and I could see that this piece could come out, both of these pieces. And I loved that because basically I can take that out really easily, have this as a box. Again, this is for collage. I want to collage this box. And then I thought, well, these pieces could also be collaged. Like this could be a tray, or I could put the 2 pieces together and make like a wall hanging kind of thing with it. So I thought, well, this potentially could be like 3 pieces or 2 pieces to collage on. So it justified me spending that. Plus the box was just in really good condition. And then I got something even more random than that. I got an 8-track player. Their note says that they think it works. And again, this is for collage. So I had a really rough exterior. See that buckling of the vinyl that's covering it? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and rip that off right now. The condition of the wood is beautiful. It'll be really easy for me to collage on this, but I want to make like a collage sculpture out of this. So I went on eBay And I got some 8-tracks. I got Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life, I believe, 8-tracks. And so I'm going to think I'm going to base it around like Motown and Stevie Wonder. I know they're different, but maybe the disco era. I don't know. It's going to be fun, whatever I make out of this. It'll be completely different, totally out of my wheelhouse. But I got that for $4, so it's worth it. I got this amazing stencil set. This was $2, and it's a Fiskars set. It's very thick, heavy-duty plastic, and it's just an alpha set. And I liked that it has like the outline, but then it also has the finer details. And it's made in a way that you can line up the finer details with the outline so that you get things exactly where you want them. I don't know. I thought it was really well made. I didn't have anything quite like this in my stash. And I don't know. You can't go wrong with alpha and numeric tools. I also picked up this painter's palette. It's for acrylic paint. So you put your paint on it, and it's like a disposable palette. It was 25 cents. It didn't even have a cover on it, but I knew exactly what it was. So I thought I was the right owner for it. And then me and my daughter like to color together sometimes when we're just relaxing. And I love this Mulan. I love the live action Mulan movie. And so I liked the way this little coloring book was illustrated. And so I thought, well, I would have fun coloring in that one. And then I got this one for Sparkle Heart because I thought she would enjoy coloring. And this one, it's just kind of like an acrobatic circus themed coloring book. Debbie J got one of these too. She's the one that showed it to me. And then I picked up this one. I don't know what it's called. It was $1. It's missing its cover and everything, but it's nature. And just so you know, if you don't like coloring, these still make great pages for junk journals. You can use them as backgrounds on your cards. So, you know, might not pass up things like this. You can cut things out and make focal points. I have used coloring books in my junk journals many, many times. And these nicer coloring books make nicer pages than like that Disney Mulan book. It's got super cheap paper that doesn't wear well over time, but these coloring books do. So that is my haul. That's everything I got from the thrift store. Quite a bit, a lot more than I was expecting. I was the big spender that day. I really wasn't expecting it, but I picked up things for my home, like home decor. I got 3 amazing like African curtains. I got things from my children, things for my mom, and some crafty things. So all in all, I broke it down. I spent about $22 on my crafty things, and I spent the rest on others. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some pictures and some haul and a journal. Bye.